Hi, welcome to Income Tax and Wages Calculator developed using Python. So let me show you guys how this works. I'm going to reset, and once you reset, this is what and how the interface looks like. And let's select some other tax code. That's the tax code, and in here let's enter the name of the employer. Let's say the employer is, let's go for Airpeace Aviations, and let's enter the name of this employee, and that is my name, Captain Paul Bowman. The title, job title, is going to be airline pilot. And the next thing we need to do now, since we've selected the wages and so on, is to click on calculate wages. There, we need to enter the NI number there, and NI code. There we go. So that's how the system looks like. So with that, I'm going to take you guys straight into Python development environment, and we'll put one of these together. And I'm going to use this opportunity to say thank you once again to Airpeace. And let's go straight into Python development environment, and we'll put one of these together right away. Okay, welcome back. So I'm going to start by importing as follows. So import from Thinker all of the following components, and I will also import as follows. There. So the next thing I want to do now is to define my class. The class is going to be known as income underscore tax. Enter column there. Then I'm going to define my initial method, and that is going to be, we need another one here, underscore underscore. Then we open up self, that will become a root, and close that there. Okay, I will now define my interview. Self.root equals root there, and so on. So right here is the title, and I've also defined the size of my screen and the back color. And I would like to even use this opportunity to say thank you to Kate out there, and also say thank you to Tony for supporting the channel. Okay, let's continue now. Okay, let's use this opportunity to just round up the whole system there. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this file right away, and I'll take it from there. And right there, that's going to be the name of my file, py underscore income tax and wages. Let's just enter wages there and save that. Now, see right here, the next thing I like to do is I'm going to define my, let that be my frame. We're gonna need a couple of frames there. So this will be for all of the frame widgets that I intend to use. Okay, and underneath here, I think after the frame I would like my variable there. Then I will then have my, this will be for variables. Then here I would like to have my functions there. Right, let's start with the frame first. So the first frame, I'm going to call that main frame. mainframe equals frame, and this frame is going to be right inside self.root there, and let's just say mainframe.grade. There, dot grade. Okay, if I decide to run this now, all we just see is a form with a cadet blue interface. Let's save it anyway and just have a go at it, and you guys see what I'm talking about. There we go. So there's nothing in there, even the frame. You cannot see the frame yet, but that's no problem. Now let's add another frame. This very frame is going to be for my title, and the widget is a frame, and this very frame is right inside the main frame. Okay, and let's enter a border of about 10, comma, the width is going to be about 1350, comma, and let's get it padded to the x-axis. I'm going to make that about 35, comma, and the back color as well is going to be cadet blue. Copy that and just paste that in there. PG cadet blue equals rigid. There we go. And there, I'm going to get it packed because I intend to just enter the title there. So let's get it packed, and side is going to be right at the top. That's my very first one. Save that. Let's run it and see how it's going to look like. There we go. So you can't see nothing just yet. To prove to you that the frame is there, I'm going to add a title. Let's use the label. There we go, guys. I now have my title right there. This is the title. Okay, and the widget is a label, so I'm going to run that. There. Okay, the first is taken care of. Now let's do some other thing. I'm going to now, right underneath here, I'm going to create another frame. Copy that and let's paste that right underneath here, and this very frame is, I'm just going to call it bottom frame. Come in here and change that to bottom frame, and bottom frame is going to also be resident right inside this. But let's say the bottom frame, let me make that label frame, and I will just add one or two text there. So right here underneath here, I'm going to add as follows. So let's say comma font. The font is going to be Area, and I'm going to make the size approximately 20, and also let's make it bold. Yeah. Now, comma, what text do I want in there? I need a text in there. The text is going to be, say, tax and wages summary. There we go. Let's close that. Comma, my font color, I'm going to make that white, and the background color I will make that cadet blue as well. Alright, and what else do I need? I now need to just, let's get it packed anyway. So bottom frame packed, and it's going to be packed right at the bottom. So let's come in here, change this to bottom, get rid of this. Okay, let's make that uppercase there. Okay, let's run it and see how that's gonna look like as well. There we go, guys. Now what I want to do is to move this bottom down, push it down, and enter 2 more frames right in between. So underneath here I have the top frame and the bottom frame there. Okay, maybe we should even change, okay, title frame, that's fine, we'll leave it like that, and just enter 2 more frames here. So I'm going to copy this and just change things around, paste, and change this one to middle frame. Now the middle frame, and let's just speed it all up. This is all about just frames. For this middle frame, it's going to be at the bottom as well. Just gonna speed that up and get back to you guys. Okay guys, I have my middle frame and the one I also call data frames, and these 2 frames that I've just created, now I'm going to divide them up anyway. So, but first thing first, let's run it so that you guys see how it looks like. There we go. Now let's divide up these 2 frames, this and this, and we can then start entering some widgets on them. Okay, with the data frame, that is going to be as follows. That's for the data frame. These 2 frames will be inside this very data frame. So one is on the left and the other one is on the right. They will both be inside this frame. So let's run it and see how that's gonna look like. There we go, look at that. Alright, close that. I'm just gonna copy this and change the name around and add it for this very one. So let's copy that, copy, and let's paste it right underneath there, and just change the name around. I'm going to call that lower frame left and lower frame right. Yeah, there, and they're going to be right inside this very frame here. So this lower frame, like I said, will be right inside the middle frame. So if I run it now, this is how it's gonna look like there. Yeah. Now let's add some widget onto the system. So I'm gonna copy this and just paste that underneath here and call it widgets. And right here is my very first widget. That is just the label. I'm now going to add a combo box in here as well. But let's run this and see how it's going to look like. It should be in the right hand side. There we go. So let's add a combo box. Come right down here, speed that up, add a combo box. That is my combo box. The combo box right in there, I have the following. Those will be the tax period. Okay, and in here I've also declared a variable, so which means I should declare my variables right here right away. And right here are the variables that I intend to use for this program. Okay, so let's move this up. Okay, those are all my variables, and in here that's supposed to be my widget. The function is not ready yet, so let's copy this and just paste it here. There. And here I think I'm going to use this for my buttons. Right. Okay, if I run it now, this is what you guys will see. There. When I click on this, there we go. So we can always use that as our tax period. Right, that's fine. Now let's add some more labels and text entry. We need one underneath here. To be one here. Let's just change. Let's change the row. That's row. This row will be 1 and this one will be 0. Okay, if I run it, that should be right underneath there. There. Okay, I need another combo box underneath there. So let's copy this same combo box here. Copy that, and we just change it around anyway. There. And this is 1 and 1. There we go. Come right in here, run it. Yeah, have two combo box. One of them tax period and that one will be for tax code. So let's change this to tax code. Right. Okay. So I'm just gonna make the whole interface looks a bit much better, and this will be, I'm gonna need up just about 5 of this, so get rid of all of this, and this will be, let's say task code 1, yeah, something like that, and so on. So let's speed that up too. Okay. Here are all the widgets for the very first frame. Okay, have a good look at it, and let me just run it, then you guys see what I'm talking about. There, these two are just text entering, and let me show you to you guys here. Those are the text entering. That's one. Okay, NI code, and the other one is for NI number, and these ones are just the labels. Okay, so I guess you guys get the whole idea. Alright, have a good look at it, because I'm going to now speed it up for the other widgets, for the other frame widget, I mean. Okay, let's enter the other frame widget. That's going to be easy because it's just a label, it's just label for labels and for entries. So I'm gonna copy those and just draw a line there and speed that up. There we go, guys. There. Right, I'm gonna run it now. See that, guys? Now just these two. In the case of these two, I will also copy this. Let's copy all of this, and right there, those are the lines of code for the bottom right frame. Okay, let's run it. It's going to distort the old look, but it's okay, we can always get that sorted. Now let's fix this one here. Then we add a button, or we add 3 buttons. Alright, for the left frame, the bottom left frame, those are the lines of codes. So take a good look at it. You can also pause your video so that you can type it out. For those of you who are member of the channel or members of my channel, you can always get in touch with me for these lines of codes, just the members of the channel. So I'm going to run it now. There. Okay, and what is left now is just the buttons. So right underneath here we have buttons. I will enter my buttons. Those are the buttons. Take a good look at how the codes are put together. Now let's run it. So I strongly advise you to pause your video so that you can type it all out. There we go. That's how my interface looks. However, nothing is working yet. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of the very first part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly. But just before then, let's take it up and I'll show you all the codes one more time. So take a good look at it. Bring it down, down again. Functions will be here, and there. Okay, the buttons. So we'll run it one more time. Right, I'll see you guys on the second part of this tutorial.